Yaga yo, yaga yo, yaga yo. It's brown biker outside again. Yeah, family. And yeah, man, we're back outside at night. Today, I'm just gonna have a little talk about the newer bikes versus the older bikes. Let's have a conversation about it.
Brown biker, yeah. Na 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 na. Ooh. This is the brown biker, brown rider. Give your bike a rev, then put down your visor. Yeah.
We're outside again. So basically, you know, I've had a go of an S1000RR. Obviously, on my channel, all I've ever had was these old bikes in it. So I've had the 98 ZX6R, and I've had the 98 ZX9R, and then now I've got a ZX9R 2000. You get me? So it's like, when I got on that S1000R, there's a few things that I noticed as opposed to this bike here. So you see, with this bike here, yeah, the thing I've noticed with this is when you're moving on this bike, the bike lets you know that you're moving. The way it sounds, the way it handles, etc, etc, etc. And plus, yeah, I need a new helmet because, you know, the wind noise from my helmet is a bit mad. You get me? And so yeah, this bike lets you know that you're going fast, doesn't it? But you see, like the S1000RR, like bikes like that, yeah, them bike there are like clock watchers. Like, you gotta watch the clock, keep an eye on the clock. You get me? Because that thing there delivers the power so smooth, yeah. And just remember, yeah, you're nowhere near the red, nowhere near it, not even halfway up there. You get me? And the bike wants to sail off, but it's gonna do it very, very, like, it's gonna do it very, very gently. Powerful, but it's gonna feel like it's so gentle and smooth. You won't even know that you're doing like a Bills. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if all bikes are like that. Even when I was doing the gears, like, I'm dropping down the gears, and it felt like, I don't know, like there's some kind of sponge and some, yeah, when they was putting that beamer together, yeah, they put that beamer together with some different level of thought. Like, they was thinking, how can I make a bike that moves like a flipping missile from Iran, but it's like, it purrs like a cat, and it's smooth like a, you know what I mean? And that's what they did. It's like this now, when I'm stepping up and down the gears, it's kind of clunk, clunk. Now, some people like that mechanical feel, but the beamer, that was like a really buttery feel. You get me? It was crazy. So it's like, as well, when you're actually when I got on the bike, yeah. So this is an old school 900, isn't it? So when I got on the bike, the first thing I realized is that, yo, this is much smaller. This is actually smaller than my bike. It's tiny. So it's got 1000cc under this tiny little thing. You get me? And everything felt very well put together. I can't lie. It felt very put together. It almost felt too put together. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you make one wrong move, I don't know, it was weird, man. But the bike's bad. I can't lie. It is a bad bike, man. It's a bad motherfucker, that bike there. But yeah, the weight as well. I feel like the bike was quite light as well. Again, I don't know, I'll probably have to check the numbers here, but I feel like it's lighter than this as well, even though it's 1000cc and this is a 900. You got to remember that this is an old bike, innit? It's an old thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's an old bike, so, and it's a racing bike as well, so, you know, they're gonna make it lighter, and do you know what I mean? So it can move. And the exhaust. Now some people tell me that this is like a mouse, brethren. You see that there? It had a weird kind of grunt to it, which wasn't too loud and it wasn't too quiet. But you see when you turn off the throttle and it starts pop 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 pop. Like, yo, that thing that had me giggling. Absolutely giggling, man. It was amazing. It's amazing. And I'll tell you something. If you want to ride a bike, but you're not trying to grab too much attention, don't get the S1000RR. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyhow you pull up here and people see that wonky-eyed flipping Beamer, they're on you straight away. Oh, what's that? Like it does grab attention. Now, is that the best bike out there? I'll sure people will say, nah, it's not. But for some reason, when people see that, maybe because it's a BMW, when people see that, yeah, it's getting attention, man. So if you're somebody who don't want attention, then yeah, leave that alone. Don't bother with that. Get yourself something that's a bit more discreet. Do you know what I mean? Because even this is an old girl, man. You get me? Old ZX9R. If it's by itself, and maybe I've gone somewhere, I will get people looking, oh, that's nice, that is. Even my 7, I think I got more looks in my 7. Maybe because it's rare, but it was old, innit? But I'm telling you, that thing there, this only gets attention when it's by itself. When it's by itself, it might get a bit of attention. When it's in the pack of the lions with R1s and this and that, no, like no one's watching that. No one's interested. You get me? And that don't bother me still, I'm good. But yeah, I'm just saying, man, it's crazy, man, when it comes to the bike thing. But yeah, and as well, like this here, it's carburetor in it. So I don't know what that means in terms of the power and how quick it gets there, etc., as opposed to like fuel injected. But I don't know, man. It seems like them fuel injection things, yeah, it's doing something, man. It's gone. So someone's gonna have to let me know. If you know what I mean, if you had like, I don't know, is carburetor better than fuel injection in terms of speed, power delivery, torque, etc.? Let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I just ride bikes anyway. I'm not a flipping mechanic. I'm not I'm not a techie when it comes like that to bikes. When it comes to bikes, I'm definitely not that guy. So you guys might know a little bit more than me. I seen a guy on one of my videos telling me about I might need to get my carbs adjusted and this pin number 2 and number 3 and twist it that way forward. I'm like, raw, like I don't know nothing about that, you know. You get me? Yeah, if you want to come and do that for free, you can come and do it still, but yeah, it's mad. So yeah, so to conclude, yeah, I want a fuel injected bike. Now I don't know yet. I did have my heart set on a ZZR14 at some point, or if not that, maybe like an R1, a ZX10. I'm not quite sure about that. Or am I just gonna go and say, do you know what? Let's go for the Beamer and done. Cause my bridging says to me that, yo, once you buy the Beamer, you don't have to buy a bike again. That's it. It's got everything. It said the grips are heated, cruise control, the different modes, traction, ABS, like everything. And I think, to be fair, I think that's why it felt a little bit weird as well when I was riding that bike, because I'm used to riding something with no assist. So it's almost like I'm getting on a bike here and the bike's partially riding itself to around it. You get me? And that's why when I got on that bike, the first thing I was thinking in my head is, yo, like, when I first passed my test, I had a ZX9R G1, but I could have actually had that for my first bike. You get me? The only reason why I would have said not to have it is just in case I dropped it. But in terms of like handling it and stuff like that, yeah, they've made that bike so it's very manageable if you're sensible, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? So like when I first got on it, yeah, I had this kind of mindset that yo, when I get on it, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch my hand there, man, because it's just gonna lift up. But it didn't. Do you know what I mean? It was very, very tameable. But the bike itself is definitely a problem. It's not a joke thing. It's not a play thing. If you start opening that up, it's going to take you to different heights. You get me? Naught to heaven in 2 seconds. You know, like that. Like, that's what that's gonna do, man. If you don't watch what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, anyway, that's the end of that segment there. I just thought I'd just have a little bit of a conversation about like the newer bikes versus the older bikes. Some people do prefer the older bikes. Me, I just like to have a bike in it, so I don't want to spend too much money on a bike, so I just grab an old one and keep it moving. However, I do feel like stepping it up, so after I've sorted out some other bits and that, I will be doing an upgrade and all of that. But yeah, let me know what you think, family. And as usual, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn them notifications on, man, because you know, sir, I daily content alone me I work with. But a lot of the times you won't know that I'm uploaded because you haven't got the notifications on. It might not pop up, you get me? So yeah, don't forget, family, like, share, comment, subscribe. We out.